Hey guys, welcome to Skipper Surf Review. I'm Yuri Tsedenov, and today I'm going to be talking about whitewater climbs. I think it's one of the easiest maneuvers that can be learned by any level of surfers, starting from advanced beginners. I think this maneuver can really change your surfing and also get you more stoked in the water. And guys, if you like my reviews, please subscribe. This will really help this channel to grow. Let's get started. I'm going to explain the way I do whitewater climbing, and in terms of technique, it's not going to be really critical. I believe when I did my first whitewater climbing, I just committed to it. I skipped all steps that it required to do, and I just shoot down the line and roll and hit the whitewater. And after that, I built up more confidence, and it took off from there. So if you guys have your experience the same way or the way you approach to whitewater climbing, please let me know. Please comment. I'll be happy to read your feedback. To be able to do a proper whitewater climbing maneuver, you need to do 4 steps. The first step is speed, and speed is really important, especially in small, weak waves. When it's a little bit bigger, like over 3-4 feet, you get the speed from the swell. If it's a powerful swell, you may not even have to pump down the line. Sometimes I even have to do a speed check to slow down to approach to the section. The second part is bottom turn. The bottom turn is kind of important, but not really. If you cannot do a proper bottom turn, don't really worry about it. You can fix it later, you can add it, and to make it more aggressive for the maneuver. So the third part is timing. The timing is more important than bottom turn. When you time it right, you will ride over the whitewater and you will slide down the face properly. If you mistime it, the whitewater will push your board down and you fall. So the timing is really important. And the most important part, the fourth part, is commitment. That's where the problem is. Like, I was not committing for a long time since I started surfing, and even if someone would tell me, hey, just shoot down the line and ride through that whitewater, I probably wouldn't do it when I started surfing. Maybe like in 2-3 years after I started surfing, I wouldn't really do it. I was afraid, I was scared, but you need to commit. If you want to start doing whitewater climbing, if you want to push your surfing to the a little bit next level, you want to do commitment. It's rewarding. So commit and you'll be fine. And especially in the whitewater, because the whitewater is the most forgiving part of the wave. You're not gonna die, you're just gonna fall and you'll be fine, unless it's like a 15-foot whitewater. So don't be afraid if it's like a 2-3 foot wave. Just commit. Let's watch some clips that I put together for you, so you're gonna have an idea of what I was talking about. So this is my first wave, and straight from the takeoff I start pumping down the line to get maximum speed. And as you see, I am staying on top of the wave. It's basically like a third part of the wave to maximize speed, and there's no power on the bottom of the wave. So when you want to get maximum speed, you want to stay high on the wave, but not too high. So it has to be like right in the middle or something like that. So, and then I spotted this section that just started to break, and it was like probably like 15 feet away from me. And in the past, I would instinctively turn my board towards the beach. When I used to see the breaking section, any whitewater in front of me, I would tell myself, all right, it's over. And now what I'm doing is I'm setting up for a bottom turn, and it doesn't have to be like perfect bottom turn. It can be like a half bottom turn. As best as you can, you just go to the bottom of the wave, making sure you will compress. That's when you can do a proper bottom turn. Bottom turn in general, and that's a key to get to the top of the wave. So when you go to the bottom turn, you compress, and you put your weight on the back leg, and then look at the top of the whitewater section where it's breaking right here, and then you throw your arms in the air, and you need to make sure your trailer arm you keep it forward and to maximize projection. Because if you don't have that, you will get stuck on the top of the whitewater and you fall. I mean, you want to make sure your trailer arm, and if you are a regular foot surfer, so the trailer arm will be your right hand, and you keep it. I mean, the left hand, it's preferably to have both hands, but kind of uh, keep them close to your body and stay lower to do that. And after that, you reach the top of the whitewater. I point my hands and eyes back down the wave, and the whitewater pulls me back down. So it just instinctively you will figure out as you start doing it more often. I mean, the first time you will probably do, you might fall if you've never done it before, and it's gonna feel different. You're gonna feel like you're snowboarding on a powder day. Probably when it's too much powder, that's what you're gonna get. Well, you're not gonna get like a weightless sensation as you can get by doing floaters. That's another maneuver that I may discuss next time, because this is more advanced maneuver than whitewater climbing. I think the whitewater climbing is probably the first step that you would want to try first to get the muscle memory going, and from there you can go to the floaters, because I think these two maneuvers, they kind of go together in terms of technique, but the floaters, they're more critical, and the outcome is can get worse in terms of injuries. But the whitewater climbing is a probably mellow maneuver that anyone can try to do and set up. If you want to improve it and get better at it, I would really recommend to film yourself. I would recommend filming yourself. You would want to put maybe the tripod with the iPhone right in front of the section where it's breaking, and at that point you will see what you're doing wrong and where your arms are. Maybe you need to time it differently. So filming for analysis will help you to do better. So it's just my recommendation, and yeah, that's what it is. So let's take a look at my second wave. So for the second wave, I see that the section right in front of me is already breaking, and I don't have enough speed to do any whitewater climbing. And what I do is I try to go around this section, staying on the bottom of the wave, still trying to pump, throw your arms in front, and as I come down here, I see that this section open up a little bit, and I'm using this as an opportunity to get more speed. So always look the opening sections. Like if you see that something is opening up, try to pump quickly to get there. So I'm trying to get on the top, get that speed and momentum, and I spotted another section that just about to break. Where I'm doing now the same setup, I go for the bottom turn, compress, and then throw my arms up into the air and ride over that section. With the whitewater climbing maneuver, you don't have to do that right at the end. Sometimes you can be in the middle of the wave when you ride it. Since the waves are pretty short in Rockaway Beach, I usually see them at the end of the ride. But sometimes there would be like a certain tide, certain swell, and the waves would break maybe right in the middle, especially if it's blowing a little bit on shore, and you can use that as opportunity to do this maneuver. So don't wait for the end. If you see something is breaking in front of you, you can do the same way as you do at the end of the ride on my example. So this is my third wave. Straight from the takeoff, I shoot down the line, just race it. I could do probably in this case a quick cutback if I was on a short board. If I was on the 5.5, I could go around and hit that section. But I was on a 6.8, and it would take me much longer time to turn this board around and do that. So instead of, I'm just going as fast as I can, get maximum speed, because the wave is pretty much closing out. It's like a short break, and I spotted this section down the line, and instead of doing like any bottom turn, I don't even have time and any phase to do that. I just go right from the middle of the wave to the top, just shoot my hands up into the air and got airborne a little bit, and then landed and continue riding. So if this was breaking like further out, I would probably have a really long ride, because once you hit that Whitewater, you get more speed. Like it's basically like nitro, like on the car. You push the button and you get extra speed. So look for those sections as an opportunity to get more gas. Like it's basically like a gas station for you. Like you get there, you get more gas, and then continue your ride. So that's how I kind of treat it, and always look for those sections to get more speed. So don't think that if you go over that whitewater climbing, you will slow down. If you have enough speed to get over it, like it will push you forward. Like once you figure out the weight position of your on your legs, and you will have more speed after that. It's basically like a next pocket for you, where the all power is concentrated. And guys, if you have any other tips or your approach to this, leave your comment. Thank you guys for watching, for your support. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you like my reviews. Also hit the like button and notification bell to not miss the next episode. And also feel free to add me on Instagram. I'm there, Skipper Surf Review. Always there to help you if you have any questions about the boards or anything related to surf gear. Text me, DM. Always answer any questions you may have. If you guys want to see different maneuvers, please let me know which ones you would be interested in. I cannot do a lot, mostly cutback, floaters, and then I can do closeout re-entry. Those ones that I'm only working on. I'm not even getting to airs or anything like that. It's like a different ground. It's coming with the injuries as well. So I'm trying to be as safe as I can, not get injured. I tried 360, spinning 360, and it didn't do well. Like the board almost hit me into the head. I don't want to wear a helmet to do this. Like it's gonna take a lot of time, and you need certain waves too to do that. So and in my backyard the waves are not consistent, and I don't really want to waste time and waste waves to work on 360. So if I was probably on a surf trip somewhere and where the waves are usually perfect, I would try to practice that. But here waves so fast, it would be maybe once a month those conditions for a couple hours where it would be perfect sections to practice 360. So thank you guys again for watching this episode, much appreciated, and until next time, goodbye.